The death of One Direction singer Liam Payne is sending shockwaves across the music industry and beyond. Local authorities telling Telemundo that the 31-year-old music superstar fell from a third-floor balcony at a hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Devastated fans gathering to grieve outside the hotel where it happened.
Morning, everybody.
In the hours surrounding his death, these videos and photos were posted to his social media with girlfriend Kate Cassidy.
A lovely day here in Argentina.
Hey guys, so if you haven't been living under a rock, you've heard about the tragic death of Liam Payne, one of the members of the band One Direction. What led up to Liam's death? What led up to him allegedly taking his own life? People are pointing out his ex-girlfriend. Now, there's been a long history thus far with Liam that he has been struggling mentally and psychologically and emotionally, struggling with his mental health, struggling with addiction. So that definitely played a part. But he's had a string of failed relationships. I think he was married to an older woman of 10 years, had a kid with her, and just was kind of an absent father because of his mental health and his drug addiction. And then his recent girlfriend, she was coming out with this tell-all book of alleged abuse, mostly psychological, emotional, and verbal abuse. And apparently she was going to come out with this tell-all book. There were reports that Liam's friends actually contacted her and begged her not to release this book because they said that he was in a very weak and fragile state. And according to her herself, her own words, that Liam had also contacted her and said, please don't release this book. I'm not in a good place right now. I don't think I'm going to make it. She says she took that as a form of emotional manipulation, decided to continue to release the book. Look, I understand the argument that her story is hers to tell, and regardless where he is at mentally and emotionally, that he cannot silence her. No one can silence her. This is her story to tell. But my problem with her story is that she went straight to podcasts, blogs, and writing a book. I'm pro-victim, but I'm also pro-evidence and receipts. And she released this tell-all book. Apparently, she even went back and edited it and said that it's half tell-all, half fiction, that this is fictional, that she basically changed all the names. Even though she's going on these podcasts, hint, hint, the name change doesn't matter. I'm still talking about Liam. By saying that it's like based off of real life, but it's fictional, gives her the creative liberties to be liberal on the storytelling, meaning she can change things, she can exaggerate the story, she can edit out any of her things that she might have done. It's really kind of fucked up in a lot of ways, because again, this is not the entire truth, because it's fictional, based off of truth, right? According to her, she has absolutely zero receipts whatsoever of any abuse. She went to the public with these allegations with zero receipts, and everyone just believed her because why? I don't know. She has a vagina, and I guess because of Liam's history of mental health and drug addiction. And you go straight to blogs, podcasts, interviews, and books. It screams clout chasing to me. Less victim, I'm just saying. And I also think we need to normalize the idea that people do find themselves in mutually toxic relationships, like a Johnny Depp and an Amber Heard, which I don't think Johnny Depp was innocent in that relationship, but neither was Amber Heard. I think it was a mutually toxic relationship. And sometimes that's what it is, but people then omit their toxic part they played in the relationship and only expose one side, right? So again, I'm not saying that Liam was innocent and he didn't do anything wrong. All I'm saying is it's a good possibility that they both were toxic in a relationship. And plus, she had no receipts or evidence. And someone also pointed out, like, I'm pretty sure she's had past relationships that didn't work out. Has she aired all their laundry? No. So why Liam? Because he's famous and because it benefited her. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of this whole thing. If you think that the girlfriend had every right to tell her story, regardless of the lack of receipts and the lack of evidence, and having the artistic liberties to kind of make up the story as she goes along, because now it's just based on a true story and not actual true story. Do you side-eye her the fact that she never went to the cops, never made a police report? There's no other evidence, there's no other friends who can back this up. She just went straight to the podcast interviews and the book. Does this scream clout chasing, or did this scream like a woman who just wanted to tell her story? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to get the notification when I do upload. All that really does help with the algorithm, guys. As you know, my channel is extremely shadow banned, especially my long form videos, so liking, comment, and sharing really does help. And if you want to support the channel further, you can donate. My PayPal and Cash App link is in the comment section down below, or you can super thanks. And you guys have an amazing, beautiful day. Bye.
The death of One Direction singer Liam Payne is sending shockwaves across the music industry and beyond. Local authorities telling Telemundo